today's videos by Midwest Safety. Extreme police chase leads to 36 charges.
Flagler County deputies in Florida were notified of a stolen vehicle after a license plate reader alerted on Columbus Day.
Just confirming the Signal 10 vehicle is not the white pickup, correct?
The Signal 10 Jack's hit comes back to a white Ford Econo line.
These boys want that, whatever it. Well, obviously it's a stolen vehicle. My boy running red lights to get to the vehicle. He don't even know if the vehicle's still in the area.
Van, that looks like there's a Ford.
Yeah, another one.
Guys on the vehicle could be coming up to Bulldog and 100 right now.
Of course, you could just confirm that 1028 just so we can confirm that this is actually Signal 10.
I believe 223, 224 in front of me. They're right behind the vehicle.
This officer confirms the plate to dispatch, which comes back to a van. The suspects likely swapped the plate to avoid detection, but it appears this plate may be stolen too.
1033 for Charlie 111.
For flight or lunch firefly, please. 11, you let him up. There's three of us behind you. Stand by, I'm letting it up, please. Try to wait for firefly to get up.
Turning right on Bulldog.
Dispatch has been
You're right on Bulldog.
As y'all know, most people with stolen vehicles like to take the license plate off the vehicle so it goes undetected.
Golf 24 Flagler, sticks authorized.
Yes.
Listen.
Match the hit.
There's no way he runs from police in this big truck.
Turning into FPC.
Copy, turning into FBC.
If somebody could get to the front entrance to FPC.
24, I'm heading there now.
Stand by.
Is his lights on yet?
SRD's there too if they don't already know.
10-4, there's no school. Is there SRDs actually on scene there?
They're passing first entrance.
Dispatch has been updated.
No school today, only stop.
Medium priority alert.
Alright, go and try to let over if it's police sticks authorized.
Medium priority alert.
1050.
Copy.
There it is.
Dispatch has been updated.
Vehicle's not stopping, heading toward the front entrance.
Copy, vehicle not stopping, heading towards the front entrance.
Dispatch has been updated.
It's running over the medians.
Copy, running over median.
I wonder how secure whatever that is on the back of his truck is.
Westbound 100.
110, no pursuit is authorized, no pursuit is authorized.
Flagler policy only allows pursuits for forcible felonies, which involve the use or threat of physical violence, and only if they occur prior to police contact. Grand theft auto, while a felony, doesn't qualify. In many agencies, officers can still follow but are discouraged from pit maneuvers, high speeds, or anything that poses a great risk to the public, primarily in the interest of avoiding a fatal crash. Policy also requires officers to cut lights and sirens, and only follow a suspect if it remains safe to do so. A controversial rule we'll revisit later.
Passing landing.
That's the thing about chases. You never know what somebody did in that vehicle. Like, they could have just, I won't say it, but done the unthinkable to somebody else. And now they're taking off in a stolen vehicle.
On 100, leaving in and out of traffic. We got sticks at Belter 100. Back off, you guys, back off. We got sticks right there. Coming up to Belter.
Six missed.
Copy, 6 missed.
Passing Belter.
Passing belts there.
What kind of car is that?
Flagler, I'm trying to get ahead of the vehicle so I can set up sticks.
That police car got a wrap on it. Some ugly
Passing
wrap.
Briarwood Path, still westbound on 100.
Copy, passing Briarwood, westbound 100.
Coyote, how far forward, please?
10-4.
Golf unit, were you able to see how many passengers were in the vehicle?
It's since way too dark. Flagler, I'm going to need units in Benell to try and set up sticks. He's going too fast. I can't pull over safely and get a sticks up.
The only vanilla unit we have is that Rogers towing right now. Working a signal time.
Passing courthouse, passing courthouse.
Copy, passing courthouse.
Golf 17. What's the description of this vehicle? I'm going to be at 901 East Moody.
So, white truck, filled with a bunch in the back.
White F-250. Alright, he just dropped tools out the back. Everybody be careful coming up.
Yep. That's exactly what I was talking about. I was wondering if whatever's on the back of his truck is secure, which is not.
Oh, stick around. Slow down.
Pass Dr. Carter, passing Dr. Carter.
Stop sticks deployed and positive hit.
You advise positive hit?
Coming up on North Chapel, coming up on 100, coming up on 100. Correction, coming up on US 1 at 100.
Copy.
We're westbound on 11.
I wonder if they can go through red lights since it's not a chase anymore, technically. They're just following the vehicle.
Just past Main
And if they
Street.
turned off the lights, can that person be arrested for evading in a motor vehicle? I mean, you turned off your lights and sirens. How would he know to pull over?
Flagler, I'll maintain communication on behind the vehicle. No lights, no sirens. He's throwing tools out of the vehicle to try and hit our vehicle.
Copy.
Notify Volusia, I need an update on Firefly, please.
10-4, we gave them all the information.
My guy's
We-
throwing tools out the window.
Location,
That's
would you like it?
crazy. Like that's
You're
gonna
on
stop
Road 11,
anything.
heading southbound from 100 from Benell.
We just exited the city limits of Benell on 11. Speeds are about 68.
Copy.
Journey, you copy that I'm at State Road 11 and Middle Hall with sticks.
Keep me updated.
Double.
They say the people that put out the
Looks
stop
like we're gonna
sticks,
be
that's the
coming up
most
very
dangerous
soon. The,
part because
left
the
lane.
vehicle could just go
Looks like the
straight
tire's about to
towards
go
you.
out.
And that little barrier ain't stopping that vehicle from taking her out.
Golf 17, please document 901 East Moody Boulevard was a hit.
Notated.
Speeds are 50 miles per hour. We're at Black Branch. Still southbound 11.
There's another male in the bed of the vehicle.
Copy, another male in that vehicle.
Firefly, can you let me know when you get on scene, please? Copy, we're passing Belfair 100.
Three of the four tires are going flat.
If those boys hop out on foot,
140 next, County
a
Road
helicopter
140.
ain't gonna do
So,
nothing
are you
for
still the
them.
only unit that's behind this vehicle directly?
Negative.
All them trees, they ain't gonna catch nothing.
The truck now purposely throwing tools out at the marked patrol car at 111. Guys, be careful.
I'll get so close.
Watch out, a welder's next. You see the welder coming 111?
I got it.
Who is the lead car?
Was that its tire?
111's lead. 624 is second. I'll be calling.
Temper, thank you.
Yeah, you can see the guy in the back actually throwing stuff.
Alright, got a sledgehammer. Watch it.
Watch it. Yeah, I see it. Alright, one person derated.
Communications, please. That's behind it. Flagler is pollution notified.
That's 10-4.
White male in the back throwing out tools. White male's gonna have a black shirt, blue jeans. Watch
Watch
the
it.
press, guys. Watch the
There we
press.
go.
Black hat, white male, black hat, black shirt, blue jeans.
God, jeez.
Oh, that's gonna be huge.
My guy's doing everything he can to stop these police throwing off toolboxes. He would have been better just hopping off the truck and taking off. They ain't got no wheels.
Okay.
Climbs back into the cab. Oh, he climbed out. It's crazy. Well, I did all I could do.
Talk about EVOC training.
June, get ready for a stick. He's on 0 to 11. They're probably like 30 miles per hour, maybe 35.
3 of the 4 tires were shredded.
Alright, which tire is still the good one?
Passenger rear.
And the guy who was in the
Bed of the truck is now inside the cab. Alright, 312, you copy. Passenger rear is the only good tire left. They're about 6,000 block now.
Fireflight Command. We're in the area. We see a series of deputies. Do we need to continue south?
steering wheel, you can
Yeah, we
yep,
got on the white pickup, and if the driver bails, then you just try to follow the driver, please.
What is the exact location right now?
There's State Road 11 southbound towards Cody's Corner, about halfway down State Road 11.
Do you have canine available at all?
Nope, no canines tonight.
Anybody that's coming up on 11, be careful with the tools. I just got a tire blown out.
Come on, who the f is this? Hey, come up here. Who is that? Hey, hey, get up here.
Echo 64-110, we might have fire police come out and start blocking the road with all the tools in the road.
All right, let's worry about what we have going on.
224, you able to deploy 6 as well?
Let's get this one. I'll get one lane and you get the other. So if he goes to swerve, he can't miss him.
The male that was in the back trying to get something out of the back again.
Hey, step on that. That car's coming on the string. Ooh, that sounds horrible.
I need you to block Cody's Corner, please.
Stop.
Oh. Y'all pulled over. I thought y'all was gonna take off running.
Move, you get shot. I got Wesley. Move and you get shot.
Okay. That was f***ing dumb.
My boy got his barrel on his back.
Why y'all breaking my wrist for?
Call him to secure.
Dude, can you please give me some?
21 flag.
Chill out. You give me some shit? No. Oh, God damn, dog.
Get up.
Sir?
No.
Oh, God damn, man.
Put your head on the car.
Sit right here. Do not move.
Spread your feet.
She was driving the car when it stopped.
You have anything on you?
Obviously, she was driving the car. The guy was in the back of the vehicle.
Lean forward, keep your face there, don't move.
I promise it's gonna be a real bad day if you move.
You have anything on you?
No.
Nothing you're gonna hurt me with besides the you threw at us?
No, nothing on me, sir. It's my phone.
Don't move. You know how it goes from here.
Roll over. Other way.
God damn. What's your name? Okay, good. We'll play this game. Tighten her up.
We got 2 secure. We can clear the channel and the truck is secure as well.
He stopped? They called him secure?
Stopped and got him secure.
Occupied 2 times.
Well, what the heck?
Make sure she's tight. Right. Females can get out of those real easy. Then do your doubles.
Nobody is outstanding. We have everybody.
Affirmative. All right, he's good.
Females are real good about slipping out. Don't even give a finger. Make sure you don't even have a finger.
Yep. Nope.
Just move.
I don't care.
You gotta know what's coming, ma'am. You can't do that. And then you're gonna throw tools? You know how that's gonna go.
1033 is clear. One time you still want fire play?
Thank you, clear. Thank you.
Sit down. I don't care. Sit down. Get in.
Lost your mind.
Your car.
Right here.
Boys.
Oh,
Ma'am,
sweet
lean
up
up
here.
against the car, please.
Attaboy.
She's been fluffing.
I was dodging stuff left and right, bro.
How's that? Got anything else on you we need to know about? This is your last chance.
She's not identifying herself.
Why was he chugging water before he did that?
You want me to Mirandize? Well, search real quick. Okay. Here, step out
He
real quick.
swallowed some
What's your name,
drugs.
ma'am?
Tammy.
You have anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me, hurt me, stab me? You realize how dumb that was, right?
Yeah.
Here, anything in your blood?
No, take it out if you like.
Send it quick. Was he searched too? Yes. Can you just check that tent, make sure there's nothing else in there? There's another tag in the car, too. I'm Deputy Wilkinson, all right? I'm gonna read you your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand these rights?
Yes.
With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me?
No.
Okay.
This is Deputy Wilkinson, okay? You want to step out for me so we can talk? Are you okay? Do you need medical attention or anything? You can turn this way, bro. Yes, in 1 second. Look at me. We're just going to have to handle some business first, and I will loosen it up, okay?
The
That's
female
where it all
suspect
started.
begins to rock back and forth, a stress response that will continue for multiple hours as she sits in the patrol car.
All right, man. What's your name?
Shane.
You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand these rights? With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me?
Logging to Charlie 10.
So what happened today, bud? Where were you all coming from? Let me ask you that.
Motel room.
A motel room? Where at?
Down there on the beach.
Flagler, Volusia, or what?
We wasn't far from where you all got on the side.
So did you see all these police cars that are fully marked, and then we tried to stop you and you took off? Why'd you take off?
Vehicle.
I didn't know what to do, man.
What do you mean?
They gonna send me back to road.
All right, do you have a valid driver's license?
No,
Okay.
child support.
Child support? That's all right. That's bullshit compared to what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Did you know the truck was stolen?
The truck. Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Did you steal the truck?
no.
Where'd you get the truck from?
My friend in Jackson.
Did you know the truck was stolen? Yes. Criminal trespass over motor vehicle.
All right.
You can get trucks like that for $1,000. You, well, if you know, you can make payments.
Did they tell you it was stolen?
Well, I knew it was stolen. but
Okay. You
I
come.
got scared.
You're still driving like a man out of hell. I noticed that you got in the bed of the truck because I was right behind you.
'Cause I wanted that-
Did he say a man out of hell?
Is it stolen too?
I'm pretty damn sure that shit's stolen.
And what was the purpose of you just ditching all that stuff? I mean, were you?
Because I don't want all that shit on me, man.
I feel you.
Yeah,
But bro,
all
we
this
got
is
all
coming
these.
down
We
on
got.
me.
We got all this. We got all these police cars, right? And you're throwing shit at us, and we're
Wasn't
trying.
it y'all? No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but I wasn't.
She must have been driving at some point if you were in the back.
I said, yeah, I told her,
Yeah.
I said, baby, you got to drive. I got to get rid of this shit because this
All right. And then
going
obviously,
down to somebody else's shit.
when we stopped, she was in the.
That's crazy, because if they switched the driver, so they both had a turn of driving, evading from police, then I'm pretty sure they both know the vehicle is stolen. They both just gonna get charged with evading in a motor vehicle. I mean, if you could stack charges, you should. I mean, they could, but it's probably just gonna be evading in a motor vehicle and unauthorized use of a motor vehicle.
In the driver's seat, and you guys tried to take off running.
No, we was not going to take off.
Yes, you was, brother. Brother, you both y'all jumped out of the car. Y'all were going right for the woods.
Yeah, but I told her, we ain't going to run. We ain't getting shot for nothing.
Nah, we ain't going to shoot
It
you.
should be over one day.
Is there anything else in the truck that we need to be aware of? Any drugs, weapons, bombs, missing people? anything like
Nothing
that?
hid in that truck. Nowhere. Everything is in there out in the open.
Yeah.
Nothing stashed.
All right. You got anything hidden on your
that I
person,
know.
though?
No.
Baby,
Do you have any warrants right now?
It's me and her. I mean, I just told her I love her.
I love you.
You don't know who you bought the car from?
I can't do that to somebody.
Oh, so you know who you bought it from?
Over here. Just look over here. Look at me.
I know,
I'll loosen
man.
up a little bit.
I apologize. God damn. Dude, look here, I know y'all shoot, man. I ain't going nowhere, man, I promise.
No one's gonna shoot you.
I know, but I mean, I ain't going nowhere, bro. That damn wrist right there is jacked up, there. How bad is my head?
Sit down.
I ain't...
No, we didn't run them yet.
Let's run them.
Okay.
Because they probably have like 48 warrants.
Okay.
Officers run a background check while searching the vehicle. Tammy has no known criminal history, but is a habitual traffic violator for driving on a suspended license. Shane, however, was previously arrested for 8 counts of theft from the elderly and grand theft auto, making this the second time he is caught with a stolen vehicle. He served a year in prison and was still on probation when this incident occurred. Unfortunately for the pair, the vehicle search uncovers items that lead to more charges.
Hey, bro.
Yes, sir.
There's a phone in here.
What color?
It's black, got like a black case on it.
My phone don't have a case.
Do you know what that is? I don't know what it is. That's why I was asking if you knew what it was.
That's not a phone.
Oh, it's a scale. That's why.
Footage reveals multiple officers in training are on scene and are guided through protocol by higher-ups.
We're not done. We found a 0 and we got paraphernalia.
You got 0 in there?
Yeah, we have it right there.
He can hear everything you just said. If you want to talk, go away from me so where they can.
Whose bag is that? Stop, bro. Come on, man. Look at me. Stop. All right? I'm not here to belittle you. I'm not here to disrespect you. But please don't disrespect me by giving me a line of okay? I'm not gonna give you a line of brother. Whose bag is that? That's your bag, ain't it? Right. And everything in it's yours, right?
No, not hers.
New text message from Legend.
You want pictures of the bag right now? Or you can...
So this is drug paraphernalia. It's scale.
Okay.
You can see some residue, but I mean, it's got a bunch of on it, bro.
Okay. Females in mine, males in lots.
Be careful, dude.
Yeah.
He kind of real for taking for whatever is in that bag, because he could have easily said, nah, it's hers, or let them put the bag on whoever they were going to do that to. Because I'm pretty sure it's like drugs. I know the gun is stolen.
Hello, I'm Deputy Pratt. The reason I'm here is to conduct a search of your person.
1065, a single 0 serial number for stolen status. 25 auto. Do you know who it comes back to?
Alright, Deputy 4.
Yeah.
Alright, so real quick, in the state of Florida, we don't register firearms, so like we won't have like a who's you come back to kind of thing.
Oh, okay. A lot different than Connecticut, then.
Yeah.
All right, man. Whose box is this? What's the passcode to the box?
007.
007. What am I going to find when I open this up?
I don't think nothing.
Well, I hear something in here already. All right, kick those feet back in.
Damn it, motherfucker.
Yeah. There's a white powder substance in here.
So you're right where the tip of the straw is on the side?
Right.
What's right next to it? What does it look like?
A little crystalline substance.
He didn't have to tell them the code to this box. If they wanted to get into it, they probably would have had to get a warrant to open this secured box.
Crystalline substance.
And then, in the straw, it looks like there's a little white powder in the straw as well.
Okay. So with the crystalline substance, what could you articulate that it's possibly the residue is?
I'm thinking it looks to me to be cocaine, or
is that crystalline?
He literally gave it to you.
Methamphetamine with the crystalline.
Yes.
Okay, what's in there, man? Because I just looked in there. There's a little container in there with a white powdered substance and a straw with a crystalline substance on it. What is it? Just be honest. I mean, honestly. What? It's methamphetamine.
It appears some bystanders drove by the discarded tools and equipment and took it upon themselves to load it into their vehicles.
Hey, boss man, I need you to leave that there for me. I need you to leave that there for me. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, anything that you had out here. You know who's supposed to be picking this stuff up? I got civilians out here picking up stuff that's thrown out of the truck. Guy just sitting on the side of the road picking up stuff and putting it in his car. Yeah, they're driving right by me right now, and there's a toolbox and other. I just tried to, and he kept getting.
In all, officers found a loaded gun, knives, drug paraphernalia testing positive for meth and cocaine, a second license plate, and a stash of stolen gear, though Shane
bullet in the chamber, that's really nothing. He said this was Florida, right? Something like that. Oh, I don't know Florida law. Knives, nothing. Drug paraphernalia. Yep. Yep. I mean, for that license plate, you gotta find out if it's stolen or something. Just because they got a license plate don't mean nothing. A stash of admittedly stolen, yeah. Yep. But then you still gotta find out who it belongs to see if they want to press charges.
Blames the actual theft on the man who sold him the truck.
So the stuff was already in the back when you bought it?
Yeah.
$1,000 for everything.
Yeah, but under agreement, I'll split stuff in the back.
Okay, so you were going to meet up with this guy at another date to give him money for the...
Yeah.
But you don't know this guy.
Well, he's around everywhere in Jack.
You should try to do this game.
Money.
That's what he's called.
Shane also detailed his relationship with Tammy.
How long you guys been dating? Not long? What's not long? You think it's cancer?
We're out with a bang.
So you're not familiar with Flagler? When did you get this guy? Last night.
Flagler deputies caught Shane less than 24 hours after he entered the county, an example of their efficiency, but not without controversy. The pursuit was unauthorized, and officers sped it over twice the limit without lights or sirens, frustrating some.
Them boys getting papers dropped on them. Most definitely. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's exactly what I was talking about. Like, so you actually, they didn't, yeah, they turned on their lights, so they are going to get charged with evading in a motor vehicle. Yep, kind of like, that's what I said. Can you run through lights if you don't have your stuff on? Like, citizens really don't like when officers, like, are committing traffic infractions and stuff like that. Yeah.
Civilians. In their own footage release, FCSO edited out radio traffic about the unauthorized chase.
110, no pursuit is authorized. No pursuit is authorized.
Conservative statistics cite that police pursuit fatalities happen almost daily in the U.S. and often involve bystanders. The San Francisco Chronicle provides some of the best resources regarding these statistics with an interactive website that details some of the most dangerous states for police pursuit fatalities from 2017 to 2022.
Where police chases kill people. U.S. state's highest death rates with police pursuits. Ooh, Georgia. GSP. Alabama. New Mexico. Is it what? New Mexico getting down? Texas. Number 13. I would not think these states would be on here, to tell you the truth. Of course, Atlanta. I would think Georgia. And then I would think something like Texas would be up here. I would think Florida be up here. What? California. Okay. I would think the busy states would be in here. But they're really not.
Georgia and Alabama takes the top two spots with over 20 deaths per 1 million people,
That's
accounting
crazy.
for 10% of pursuit deaths in the whole nation. Florida, where this video takes place, falls into 34th. Most pursuits in the U.S., regardless of the outcome, are subject to review by the agency, and officers can receive coachings or discipline if found violating policy. Looking at the
Or
2017
termination.
Flagler vehicle apprehension policy, this certainly seems to be the case, but this information is not publicly accessible. It is worth noting, however, that stolen vehicles of this nature tend to be used in more serious crimes. Had officers not continued to apprehend, there would be plenty of critics upset with law enforcement if the suspects committed a more serious crime after getting away.
That is facts. Because officers are damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, you let them go, and they go harm somebody, steal from somebody, you're going to be like, why didn't the police do this? And then now you got this situation.
This time, the risk paid off. Sheriff Rick Staley called it one of the most bizarre chases of his career, and Tammy faced 1 count of fleeing law enforcement at high speed with wanton disregard, 5 counts of principal to fire weapon or missile into a vehicle, 1 count of driving on a suspended license with a habitual modifier, 5 counts
of principal to fire weapon or missile into a vehicle. I don't even know what that is. What kind of driving on a suspended license? Yep. All kinds of aggravated, so all the stuff they threw.
of aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, 1 count of petty theft, 1 count of grand theft auto, 1 count of reckless driving, and 1 count of attached vehicle tag not assigned. Her bond was set to $152,000. For all 16 charges, she faces a potential 35 years in prison. After initially pleading not guilty, she later pled nolo contendere, meaning she doesn't admit guilt, but agreed to be charged as if she were guilty. This was likely due to a plea deal. She was adjudicated guilty for 3 of her 16 charges and was sentenced 1 year and 3 months in prison, followed by 3 years of probation. She received 122 days of jail credit and must pay a fine of over $800. She has since been released, and records show she has completed her probation. Shane faced 1 count of fleeing law enforcement with lights and sirens active, 5 counts of throwing deadly missiles, 5 counts of aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, 2 counts of possession of a firearm or dangerous weapon as a convicted felon, 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia, 1 count of driving on a suspended license, 1 count of grand theft auto, 1 count of petty theft, and 2 counts of reckless driving. His bail was set to $278,000. However, while awaiting trial, Shane started a fight with his cellmate over alleged stolen commissary, leaving the other inmate bloodied before officers ended the fight by tasering both of them. Shane was charged with battery on a detainee, and his bail was revoked. For all 20 charges, he faces 62 years in prison. Like Tammy, after initially pleading not guilty, he later pled nolo contendere, likely due to a plea deal. He was adjudicated guilty for 8 of his 20 charges and was sentenced to 8 years with fines totaling over $1,000. He was given 184 days of jail credit with no probation listed. In Florida, inmates typically serve 85% of their sentence with good behavior. In Shane's case, this would be a 6-year and 10-month sentence, making his release date around April 2028. If he serves the full sentence, he will be released June 2030.
Alright, y'all, that's the video. That was pretty eventful. Didn't think he was going to get out on the back of the vehicle and throw out all the tools. I thought they were going to do anything they could to get away, but they ended up pulling over. Crazy.